All right, like this meeting started, start with pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. My name is Bob Greenfield. This is a meeting of the Development Review Board. I'm the chairperson. To my left is Mark McKeon. To his left is Harry Goodell. To his left is Phil Perla. To Phil's left is Gary Cover. And our zoning administrator, Hugh Quinn. And the person who runs the whole outfit is Kathy Hadford. We have a couple of housekeeping things to get first before we start the hearings, which are separate. The first item on the agenda is the annual board reorganization that we have not done in a while. We need to do this. So I just got re-upped by hook or by crook for another 3-year term. And I'll stay where I am if that's okay with the board.
I'll second that.
I didn't move to be the chairperson, Harry. Somebody else, I can't do it for me.
So somebody needs to nominate a
Nominate
chair.
Bob Greenfield for chair.
Second.
Nominated Bob Greenfield by Philip Perla, second by Mark McKeon. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? I guess I'm the chair. We also need a vice chair, gentlemen, which is like first runner-up. Check on the health of the chairperson.
I nominate Phil Perla.
I have a nomination for Phil Perla, second.
I'll second that.
Second by Gary. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Phil.
My pleasure. The reason why I'm chair.
Well, I'll tell you later.
We can talk about that.
Yeah. So now we can move on with the agenda. The review and approve the minutes from March 23rd, 2026. Has everybody had an opportunity to review them? Change them? Changes, corrections, additions, deletions? Any of the above?
I'm moving it up in this Monday.
I'll second that.
Moved by Harry to accept the minutes, second by Gary. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
So Bob, there is one more thing
Oh.
you need to do under board reorganization. You need to re-adopt your rules of procedure. They were in the packet.
Your boy.
I recommend, I move that we adopt the development review board procedure
Motion by Phil,
dated 2000.
second by Harry to adopt the development reviewer rules of procedure. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Now on to the exciting part.
I was nervous. All right. There we go. This, we moved on to citizens' comments, which is anybody who would like to have anything to say about anything regarding anything. This is not the hearing that we're going to have soon. Anybody? Anybody? Nope, nope. Okay. We're moving on to hearing number 624 for Sharon Baker subdivision. Couple things. Have any board members have a conflict of interest regarding this hearing?
No, sir.
No.
Any board members have any ex parte communication regarding this hearing?
No.
No, swear in all individually. You can all raise your right hand if you're wanting to give testimony, you need to be sworn in. Just raise your right hand. That would be you. And I'll do it for the second hearing as well. Do you solemnly swear that the evidence you shall give relative to the cause now under consideration shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury? Thank you. We have some documents that we need to enter into the hearing. And Exhibit A, excuse me, would be an application for a subdivision, and that is dated 3/17/26. That would be Exhibit A.
And move we accept it.
Moved by Harry,
Second.
second by Phil, all in favor.
Aye.
We have a warning from the town of Chester dated 19th day of March, 2026, and that would be Exhibit B.
And move we accept Exhibit B. Second.
Moved by Harry, second by Phil, all in favor.
Aye.
We have 100-foot abutters list report that was mailed on 3/20/26. And that will be Exhibit C.
I move that we accept it as Exhibit C. Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil to make the 100-foot abutters list Exhibit C. We have a 100-foot abutters map dated 3/20/26, and that would be Exhibit D.
I move we accept it as Exhibit D. Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil to make the 100-foot abutters map Exhibit D. I always get on the narrative. Do we make it? Okay.
Yeah.
We have a narrative dated
Not.
no date. Submitted by Sharon Baker, and the narrative would be Exhibit E.
I move we accept Exhibit E. Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil, all in favor of making the narrative Exhibit E.
Aye.
We have an 8.5 by 11 flat. It's unreadable to my eyes. It's still unreadable. And that would be Exhibit F, but we also have a larger model,
No.
and that would be Exhibit F.
I move we accept it as Exhibit F. Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil to make the map Exhibit F. And we have a undated easement and right-of-way agreement. And that would be Exhibit G.
I move we accept Exhibit G. Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil to make the easement and right-of-way agreement Exhibit G. All exhibit. All right.
That's two-sided.
Who? Two-sided. All right. Now, if you would like to give us a brief history rundown, whatever there,
Do you want me to read?
that'd
The
be fine.
narrative?
That'd be fine.
Sure.
I just feel it for the record.
Oh, that's perfectly fine, not a problem. So I've been on the property for almost 16 years now, renting in the beginning, and then I purchased the two buildings in June of 2022. This is a piece of property located on the green encompassing two buildings. One is in front of the other. Both are accessed by a current deeded right-of-way off Common Street. The property is a total of approximately 10,675 square feet. I would like to separate the property to allow each building to stand alone. The proposed subdivision plan allows for the front lot, Lot 1, approximately a footprint of 4,614 square feet. The back lot, Lot 2, will be a total of 6,061 square feet. Lot 1 is a building that currently has a one-bedroom apartment and two retail spaces. Lot 2 is a building that has a one-bedroom apartment and one retail space. Historically, these two buildings have been on the same deed. The former Free Range building shares in the access and the deeded right-of-way for each building. Access for all three buildings shall remain in place with the cost to maintain the right-of-way now being divided by 3 instead of 2. The current use shall remain the same, including plowing, sanding, and maintenance, as well as deliveries such as FedEx, UPS, fuel, and trash removal. There is no other building being added in or lot being created. The right-of-way will not see any more activity or traffic than it currently has. The uses of each building will remain the same. There are no changes to anything except the boundary line dividing the property. Thank you for your time, Mr.
Yeah. Which, I'm kind of confused.
Words. Section 4, 12, I think.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, let's go through the preliminary plat.
Mhm.
And I'll read these, but I can't follow it both. The subdivider shall file an application, which we have. The preliminary plat in all respects comply with the requirements set forth in the provision of these bylaws. The application for review of the preliminary plat shall be accompanied by a fee as established by the legislative body payable by a check to the town of Chester. 7 copies of the preliminary plat with a vicinity map as well as a PDF copy shall be submitted to the zoning administrator at least 21 days prior to a regular meeting of the Development Review Board. Within 45 days of the official submittal date for the preliminary plat, the Development Review Board shall hold a public hearing at which time the subdivider or their duly authorized representative shall discuss with the Development Review Board the details of their proposal, and both shall respond to comment from the public. Notice of the hearing shall be given in accordance with section 4447 of the Act, and a copy of the notice shall be sent to the Regional Planning Commission and adjacent municipality in accordance with section 4414 of the Act. Within 45 days of the adjournment of the public hearing, the Development Review Board shall take action to approve. Yada, yada, yada.
So, yeah, I think he
Yep,
meant
move over.
to F, which is the plat.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Required submissions. Proposed subdivision, name or identifying title and name of the town. Do I have it? Okay. Name and address of record owner, subdivider, and designer of the preliminary plat.
Lower right-hand corner.
Same.
Number of acres within the proposed subdivision, location of property lines, existing easements, buildings, water courses, and other essential existing physical features. Are there any? All right. The names of owners of record of adjacent acreage. There are, right?
Yeah. The
The provisions of the zoning standards applicable to the area to be subdivided and any zoning district boundaries affecting the tract.
Note 5. Upper
There-
left.
They're on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Note 5, upper left-hand corner.
Okay. The location and size of any existing sewer and water mains, culverts, and drains on the property to be subdivided.
You see a sewer line and a water line.
Okay. The width and location of any existing roads within the area to be subdivided, and the width, location, grades, and road profiles of all roads or other public ways proposed by the subdivider. They're on here. Contour lines at intervals of 5 feet of existing grades and of proposed finished grade where change of existing ground elevation will be 5 feet or more. There are none because there's no elevation changes, correct?
Not applicable to this.
Yeah. Date, true north point and scale.
North
Yes.
Point is in the upper
Okay.
left, Hale is in the lower right.
Okay, deed description and map of survey of tract boundary made and certified by a licensed land surveyor, tied into established reference points if available.
It's the notes and the reference deeds.
Okay, location of connection with existing water supply or alternative means of providing water supply to the proposed subdivision.
You've got the water line and the sewer line.
Location of connection with existing sanitary sewer system or alternative means of treatment and disposal.
Sewer line.
Provision for collecting and discharging storm drainage in the form of a drainage plan. Preliminary designs of any bridges or culverts which may be required. The proposed lots with surveyed dimensions certified by a licensed land surveyor, numbered and showing suggested building location. The location of temporary markers adequate to enable the Development Review Board to locate readily and appraise the basic layout of the field unless an existing road intersection is shown. The distance along a road from one corner of the property to the nearest existing road intersection shall be shown. I think it is, right? Location of all parcels of land proposed to be dedicated to the public use and the conditions of such dedication.
Not
applicable. Names of identifying roads and streets, locations of street name signs, and description of design of street name sign. NA.
Not applicable.
The preliminary plat shall be accompanied by a vicinity map drawn at scale but not over 400 feet to the inch to show the relation of the proposed subdivision to the adjacent property and to the general surrounding area.
Upper right.
Okay. A list or verification of the applications for all required state permits applied for by the subdivider.
Not applicable.
Approval of, we got that? Endorsement, every plat filed with the town clerk shall carry the following endorsement. Approved by the Development Review Board. And that's it on the preliminary plat, correct?
I think the endorsement is missing.
It is. I
Okay.
spoke to, Joe. He will
Okay.
make sure it's on the Mylar.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yep.
Anybody have any questions, comments regarding this? Mark,
I have none, thank you.
Harry,
No.
Bill,
Nothing.
Larry?
No.
Have a good evening.
Thank you very much.
I'll take a motion to close this hearing.
Stop at that.
Motion to close the hearing by Harry, second by Mark, all in favor of closing, hearing number 624.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Moving on to hearing number 625 for Jared Manasek subdivision. Yes. Would you like me to move to the table?
Yeah, come on up,
All right.
Jared.
Ready, set, go. Do any board members have a conflict of interest regarding this hearing?
Nope.
No, sir. No.
Do any board members have any ex parte communication to this hearing?
Nope.
No, sir.
I'll swear you in so you can give testimony. Do you solemnly swear that the evidence you shall give relative to the cause now under consideration shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. I've already introduced the Development Review Board. Now we have to enter these exhibits into the record. We have an application for a subdivision by Donald B. Stein III and Jared Manasek and Casey Caston. And that would be Exhibit A, and that is dated March 9th, 2026.
Move we accepted as exhibit A.
Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil to make the application Exhibit A. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We have warning from the town of Chester dated the 19th of March, 2026, and that is for Exhibit B.
I move we accept the road exhibit B.
Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, that's exhibit B. We have 100-foot of butters listed, front and back. Mailed 3/20/26, and that would be exhibit C.
I move we accept the road exhibit C.
Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We have 100-foot of butters map dated 3/10/2026, and that would be exhibit D.
I move we accept the road exhibit D.
Second.
We have a 8.5 by 11 flat dated 3/5/2026, and that would be exhibit E.
I move we accept the road exhibit E.
Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And this is a water plan, septic plan,
Septic design.
septic design plan.
I believe there's also a well.
Yep.
A well and septic plan.
Yeah.
And it is dated, can't see,
June 27, 2025.
what was that, Phil?
June 27, 2025.
We have a well and septic plan dated June 27, 2025 for Jared Manasek and Casey Caston, and that would be exhibit F.
I move we accept the road exhibit F.
Second.
Moved by Harry, seconded by Phil. All in favor of making the well and septic plan exhibit F?
Aye.
Thank you. Why don't you tell us what you're doing here?
Okay, so this concerns a lot of approximately 5 acres that was surveyed, I think, in February by Don Stein. And the lot is abuts Route 35 on the eastern side, with main access running from a private road called Linden Way that drops down off of Dodge Road. And then there is a shared driveway with Todd Spangler that comes off of a regulation-sized fire department turnaround. It's at the end of Linden Way.
That's that rotary?
Yeah, that cul-de-sac, yeah.
There was a gate.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
And so then from that cul-de-sac running south, there's a share, what would be a shared driveway with the Spanglers. And then as Don Stein put in the plan, then a single entrance running immediately south of the power line or the power pole, with a house site, a planned house site within in the northwestern quadrant of the property. A potential buyer would have a deeded right of way that runs from the Spanglers, who have a deeded right of way, the length of the westernmost, the western property line.
So Linden Way, although it's private, does not continue past that, right?
It does not continue past the cul-de-sac. Linden Way is private and runs up to the cul-de-sac.
And then past the cul-de-sac is driveway,
Is a driveway.
or and a right of, you'll make it a right of way.
So right at this moment, there's a right of way that runs from that cul-de-sac up along the extent of the Spangler's land,
Okay,
and a potential buyer for the property that was to be subdivided would have a deeded right of way that continued along the length of
Okay.
that.
let's go through, I'm not gonna run to the beginning. Somebody check me on these, the proposed subdivision name or identifying title and name of the town,
Right corner.
okay? Name and address of record owner, subdivider, and designer of the preliminary plat.
Lower right corner.
Lower right corner.
Number of acres within the proposed subdivision, location of property lines, existing easements, buildings, water courses, and other essential existing physical features.
The acreage is in the upper left. Is this where we talk about culverts?
Um,
Physical damage.
yeah,
Well,
we got time for that. The the provisions of the zoning standards applicable to the area to be subdivided and any district boundaries affecting the tract.
lower left.
This location size of any existing sewer and water mains, culverts, drains on the property to be subdivided.
There seems to be a culvert in place that I don't see on the survey. That was standard.
Yeah, there was one. But it's not on the survey. So that was,
Jared was standing on it basically.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I can show
south
you
of the
where
turnaround.
we saw it. Yeah.
yeah, right there,
South of
the
turnaround, yeah, just
So
south.
it's
of
not
Something in
exist on the
here.
survey.
Yes, we would ask that Don to
Right,
Revise that.
just revise them, put a culvert in there.
right. The width and location of any existing roads within the area to be subdivided, there are none. Contour lines at intervals of 5 feet of existing grades and a proposed finished grades where change of existing ground elevation will be 5 feet or more. There are elevation lines,
And they are 5 feet.
and they are 5 feet.
Wow.
It's unusual.
Wow.
Very, two times. Date, true north point and scale,
The top in the middle. The top
deed
in the middle.
description and map of survey tract boundary made by a certified licensed land surveyor tied into existing established reference points if available.
Those are the notes.
Location of connection with existing water supply, there is none. Location of connection with existing sanitary sewage, there is none. Provision for collecting and discharging storm drainage in the form of drainage plan,
There is none.
there is none. Preliminary designs of any bridges or culverts which may be required. There are none, but there should be, correct?
No, no, necessarily. I mean, it's just the culvert that's missing.
Right, yeah,
And that's existing, not.
okay. The location of temporary markers adequate to enable the development review board to locate readily and appraise the basic layout of the field.
We saw that.
We saw that. Locations of all parcels of land proposed to be dedicated to the public use, there are none. Names identifying roads and streets, location, street names, and description of design of street name signs. A vicinity map drawn at the scale but not over 400 feet to the inch to show the relation of the proposed subdivision to the adjacent properties and the general surrounding area.
Upper right.
Upper right, okay. A list or verification of the applications for all required state permits applied for by the subdivider. Is-
None yet. They'll probably need.
They have a wastewater permit.
Sorry,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Endorsement. Every plat filed with the town clerk shall carry the following endorsement approved by the Development Review Board, just of Vermont as per findings. Done.
It's there.
All right.
Good.
That's it. Questions, comments?
Not at all, just wanted to hear how this process.
I didn't.
I'm one of the abutters, but nothing to do with any of this.
I didn't put you to sleep.
No, no, not at all.
And I just wanted to make sure there wouldn't be any change to existing easement for the Ludvigsen property, and it doesn't sound like there is on the 1260 Grafton Street.
Yeah, it's not shown on the map because it's south of the, it's
I'm
south
sorry,
of.
your name was?
What was that?
the name you're inquiring about?
Ludvigsen.
Yeah, it's on that. Drew and Pat.
Oh, yeah, down here. Mhm.
Drew and Cassidy?
Should be the southwest.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, they're putting in a 100 house subdivision? Okay.
Spotlight aiming up
I'll
at the
retract
sky.
that, my sarcastic, sometimes it leaks out. Any comments? Any questions? Clarifications?
Just the,
The culvert.
It's being marked on there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
is, can Don come in and just, and be,
Well,
what would be the process?
Ultimately, to get the job done, he'll have to provide the survey in Mylar form,
Okay,
so it can be signed and recorded. So I can reach out to Don if you'd like, but that culvert needs to be shown on the Mylar that he submits for signatures.
okay. All right.
He can do it any way he wants, but he's certifying it.
But
So
he's- well,
I think it's professional reputation and his malpractice insurance on it. So I think he'll be careful.
I am sure he seems like a very careful man, but then again, he also seems like somebody who's reached, the point that may not care.
Okay.
Any further? Make a motion to close this hearing?
So moved.
Moved by Phil,
Second.
second by Harry, all in favor of closing the hearing?
Aye.
Thanks. Have a nice evening.
Great, thank you. What steps do I need to take? I need to get in touch with Don to make sure, and he will know exactly what needs to be done. Do you not think so?
Yeah, he'll know what to do. I mean, I've chatted with Don about this, so if you reach out to him, just say we got to put a culvert on the map. That one that's just south of the turnaround, he'll probably remember it.
Yeah.
So we try to get the Mylar to the town hall,
Okay,
and then when he makes a decision, then that decision will get written up
okay.
and signed,
And then that's that.
and that's it. You'll have to come and pay a little more money to record the Mylar in the town records, but I think that's only $25.
And a big bag of bagels.
Yeah, something there, yeah. Something like that.
I don't check the email.
Well, so you live in New York.
Yeah, New York bagels, I mean, come on. Okay.
Yeah, it is. And they say it's the water, but,
Yeah.
okay, excellent. Thank you very much.
You done?
All right, Jared.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Move to go into executive session. Is that appropriate?
Deliberative session.
Deliberative.
Moved by Phil at 6:33, go into deliberative session.
I'll second that.
Second by Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
I'll put you in there anyway. All right, recording stop.